To display the knowledge that we have gained through Houdini after creating the chandelier project, we have decided to create a pig for practicality and for fun. Using a sphere, we decided to create the pig's head, and we formed its snout using the sphere's vectors. So as you can see, we transformed it and we edited it. And then obviously we also had to do a bit of sculpting because we found out that animals are honestly very weird and difficult to create. And then these steps were also used repeatedly to create the animal's body, eyes, legs, and ears. And then we used some copy nodes in order to keep the pigs semi-symmetrical. But let's be honest though, not all animals are perfectly symmetrical, so this pig might have one or two indentations or bumps. Oh, and on top of that, the amount of pigs can now increase after inserting some parameters. In other words, we got an army of piggies.
After creating all of the pigs, we decided that we were going to be basing it off of a pig farm, whereas every year the number of pigs increases. To do this, we had to use different equations. The starting number of pigs at the initial year was 14, and after every year the number of pigs increased as shown. At 1 year, there was an increase of 1.2 pigs. By year 5, there was an increase of 6 pigs from the year before, so totaling at 19.5 pigs. So 19 pigs. Now there's 2 lines of pigs. This line here represents the total number of pigs from the initial year to the most recent year. This part over here, these pigs, represents the pigs from the current year, from the year before. So the increase from the previous year to this current year. That's what these pigs represent. So as we increase the years, we see that it forms as an exponential growth. Even when we're at 2, the amount of pigs is very small. Still at 8, there's very little. But then when we go to, let's say 20, the amount of pigs is much more exponential comparatively. We were able to do this via using different formulas located and using the copy function. So what we did is we create a formula that does 7 plus 0.3 times the years plus 0.05 times the years squared. This gave us a good exponential growth rate that started slow and steady, but then gained its way up over time, which is how a farm can be. To calculate the growth rate, we took the normal equation, the starting equation that we had, and then we wrote the equation again, but subtracted 1 from the amount of years every time, which translated to our growth rate from previous year equation. We merged them together using 2 copies to then create the ability to have the 2 dependent, though independent, lines of pigs that represent different things.